All right, we're here in cleanproposals.com, and we had somebody ask about putting together a quote for a bank. So that's pretty simple. You can use Clean Proposals for your walkthroughs. Also, you don't need to download an app, even though we have an app. You can just log into any mobile browser. But once you do the walkthrough, you're going to need to put together a quote. Our system allows you to do the walkthrough and simultaneously build the scope of services at the same time. But what you would do is click Create Proposal. You would add a new prospect. In your case, this would be the bank, or select from an existing prospect that you have and create proposal. I'm just going to say bank cleaning. You also see that we have commercial and residential, and you can create your own templates and save them so you don't have to use ours all the time. So we'll go down here, and the software works the exact same way for whatever facility you choose. So whether it's a bank, a church, a shopping plaza, medical dental, hotel, hair and beauty salon, grocery store, it doesn't matter. It all works the same, but the areas are going to be a little bit different. So let's go down here to financial institution. And let's say we're going to be cleaning 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Click add proposal. And the software is broken down into 4 simple steps. Step 1 is going to be your areas and cleaning task. Step 2 are your special projects like window cleaning, carpet cleaning, deep cleans, day porters, whatever. Price calculator here, show me the money, is the most powerful calculator, and it will also show you how to put together quotes, especially if you're new to the industry. Let me just jump over here real quick. You have 2 options. You can go to the automated price estimator, and you can go in here, put in the cleanable square footage, whether or not it's difficult or easy, percentage of hard floor versus carpet. Scroll over here. If you use employees, yes or no, how much you're going to be paying them. Your payroll tax, you can enter that. You can enter cost of supplies. You can slide up or down your profit margins. And the software will give you an estimated monthly price, what your price per service is, and how much time it's going to take you to clean each time. So this is really important, especially if you're new, but if you're seasoned, production rates are important too. So what I like to do is I just take this production rate and then I go back into the do-it-yourself calculator and I build it out in here because it's much more detailed. And I'll show you that in just a moment. So let's go back to step 1 here. And what you would do, the concept applies across the software the same. If you want something in your proposal, add a check mark next to it. If you don't, make sure it's unchecked, right? So let's say you're going to clean the ATM kiosk area. You can add photos and notes to this. You can count the number of areas that you're going to be cleaning and what type of flooring there is. And in each area, if you'll notice that all the areas are laid out in alphabetical order. And we thought of everything you can do in that particular type of building. If we forgot something, you can add your own area. But right here, when you go into the task list, you can feed in how much time you think it's going to take to clean. You can add the square footage here. The square footage automatically loads into your calculator. So if you're doing the walkthrough with our software too, you can take along with you whatever you need, like a laser measure or whatnot, and get your cleanable square footage and add that into these different areas. And then the concept applies still. If you want something in your proposal, make sure there's a check. If you don't, uncheck it. If you don't like the way we've worded things, you can simply just click the edit pencil, customize it, and make it your own. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. You can change the frequency of the cleaning tasks here. And here are your hard floor or your floor care needs. And if we forgot something, you can add your own cleaning tasks here. So you would continue just to build out the proposal this way. You can go in and choose all the cleaning tasks. Okay, you're going to clean air vents, but you're going to only do that quarterly. You're not going to take any dishes to the sink or anything like that, or clean out any dishes. Let's say they want you to but they do want you to load a dishwasher or something like that. It doesn't matter. We have it all in here for you. Clean the blinds, once a month, right? All of the cleaning tasks are there. So let me just add a few areas. We got some enclosed entrance. We have hallway, If you're lucky, you have a janitor's closet, you have some open office space, personal banker's area, receptionist, restrooms, teller area, and safety deposit box area in the vault room. Okay? And let's just say all of it has carpet. Just make it simple. And if it doesn't, you can just go in here and just uncheck which particular ones don't. And then I'm going to go ahead and close all of the unused areas and cleaning tasks. So now it's only going to show me the things that I'm cleaning to clean up the board a little bit. And if I want to get a little bit more detailed, I can look at the area stats, see how many number of rooms I've got, how many of them have carpet, how many have hard floors, and how many cleaning tasks. Oh yeah, so the restroom's not going to have carpet. So let's go over here, change up the carpet, and my stats should have changed. There we go. All right, so now to the special projects. You can add one-time projects like a deep clean if you want to. So we'll just scroll down here and do deep clean, and we'll say for the whole building. And then the software is going to break down a step-by-step procedure, or detailed step-by-step on how or what you're going to be cleaning. So detailed cleaning of light fixtures and switches, as well as door handles, cleaning and vacuuming blinds and windowsills and drapes, dusting baseboards. Again, uncheck, check, customize, or add your own. Not a problem. So let me show you what we've just done in a matter of a few minutes here. Let's go to this final step before I get into the calculator for you. And we'll click on exhibits, and you'll notice that we've just built out a detailed scope of services in just a matter of a few minutes. Look at that. And this is how your prospect actually receives the proposals in a beautiful HTML digital display. And of course, you can pick your own proposal designs here. We have 87 full color proposal templates for you. You can see your logo would be here, your slogan, the name of the proposal, your prospect, etc. Right? So you can go through here. Then you can also change the images on any of these too. Okay, so let's just pick this one and say that matches your logo. We can go up here, back to the top. Actually, I just click here and it'll jump to that section. And you can change the image by clicking there. We have stock photos for you, right? Or you can upload your own image. But let me show you, let's just get rid of this here to make it simple. Let me show you how to cost out that job. So we go in here and we see that we have an hour and 8 minutes. So I'm just going to call that an hour and 15, just round up a little bit. So you'd say one person, say you're paying them $18 an hour, and you're going to have, I don't know, 1.5 hours. Let's say 1.5 hours. And that's going to be 5 days a week. The software breaks down, let me go up here and add payroll taxes. Even if you don't have employees, I always suggest that you bid as if you have employees. My saying is never bid like the company you are, bid like the company you want to be, right? And so you want to be somebody that's not doing the cleaning. You want to drop the mop and go from broom to boardroom. You're going to have to bid like you have all these employees, okay? And that they're the ones actually doing the work. If you don't bid like the company you want to be, you'll never be that. So the software is going to break down your cost per clean, your annual labor cost, and your monthly labor cost. I always have 3 labor types for every proposal I do. So I have custodians, I have trainers, because that is a direct cost to that facility. Let's say I'm paying them $20 an hour. No different from cleaning supplies. You're going to want to have a professional trainer in there to train your employees, right? So you got to account for some of the turnover in this industry, because that is a really high cost to us. So I always include at least 2 trainings per year. Sometimes you get janitors that stick with you for years. Other times it seems like they're turning over every 2 weeks, right? So you've got to account for some of that cost and pass it on to your consumer. And then I have inspectors, because we inspect what we expect. It's one of my sayings. I actually learned that from my father. Inspect what you expect, and let's say you're going to pay them $22 an hour. I have a minimum of 1 inspection per month at 1 hour allocated to every account. Of course, the bigger their account, the more money I'm making. I increased these inspections. So we scroll down here and it says janitorial labor cost 3. So that's telling you that you have 3 different labor costs. And it's going to tell you that you are going to have to pay $823.24 to have this labor to clean this building. Okay. And then down here, what you're going to do is you're going to have additional expenses. So you're going to have cleaning supplies. Say you think it's going to cost $25 a month in cleaning supplies. I always have a tech fee to account for the types of software that I'm using. Okay, and then let's say you have drive time or fuel that you know, whatever you want to add in here. So you're going to think it's $30 a month in drive time or fuel. So now you're looking at your labor costs, you're looking at your expenses. Let me just clean this up a little bit here. You're looking at your labor cost, you're looking at your additional expenses, and then the total of this too is $903.24. So that's your cost. Now you're going to have to mark that up, okay? So let's say you want to make 35% on this. The software then tells you that if you're making 35% profit margin, that you will be making $486.36. And the monthly charge to your client is this, okay? And this automatically feeds into your proposal. You don't have to worry about that. Now, what's really cool is if you put in your cleanable square footage, the software is then going to tell you what you're charging per square foot, right? So let's say it's 4,500 square feet and you're charging 31 cents a square foot. Now you can see that this is one of the mistakes that I see a lot of people make, even seasoned people in our industry. I see them always trying to go for this number. If I were to tell you to charge 31 cents a square foot, the only thing you would know here is what to charge your client. You would have no idea what your profit margin is, what your revenue is. You would have no idea how many employees you can have, what your additional expenses would be. You'd have no idea how much you'd pay them, how much time they would spend. So just getting a price per square foot is a fatal flaw, in my opinion. You really need to know your true cost of clean and how to mark it up from there. But the software still has more power. I'm not done yet. So let's just say you're looking at this and you're going, that's too little. I think I can make $750 on this client. You can go in here and type that in. And the software will then reverse engineer everything for you and show you what your profit margin is, what your charge to your customer should be, and what you are charging per square foot. But I am still not done. Let's just say you want to see what it looks like if you were charging 44 cents a square foot. So you can type that in here. Software reverse engineers everything again, shows you what your profit margin is, your revenue is, and your charge to your customer. But there's still more power in clean proposals. If you come down here and you're dealing with a customer and say, listen, I really want to work with you, but I only have a budget of $1,600. I can't do a penny more. Go in here and type that in, and the software reverse engineers all your numbers again, shows you what you'd be making, shows you your profit margin, and shows you what you're charging per square foot. And for those of you that live in states where you have to charge sales tax for your services, you click here and you can add that sales tax in here and it will readjust the numbers for you. So 6.25, and you would click enter and it would readjust everything for you, okay? So now let's see how all of this looks in the final step of the proposal. So we'll go here and we'll click on step 4. And everything is already put together for you. You can upload additional documents. So if you have your own marketing materials or something, reference list, whatever you want to add here, you can add that to the proposal. You've got a cover letter that's completely customizable. So you can open here, use things, not use things. If you click on here, you have a full editing library. You can add videos. You can, add lines in here. You can do whatever it is that you want to make this proposal look the way you would like, or use it as is. I use this as a pain point summary, and then I state the solutions to their pain points here, but that's in the anatomy of a winning proposal. I'll show you guys that later. Let me show you how the compensation section looks here. So this is your pricing layout. Makes it real simple. Okay, and it has a legal agreement that was written by attorneys and bindable in all 50 states. All of this is customizable too. I always like to turn this one off because I don't have photo documentation for our employees. So I get on here, I find photo documentation, watch that disappear and renumber everything. And then people like to add their own subsections to the proposal. So for example, we can go to compensation and Let's go to automatic renewal of that. So what I would do is just open that up, scroll down. Actually, that's illegal, sorry. Go here. Oh, no, I am all over the place here. Go back to compensation. And pricing. And then you would just simply, scroll back up, simply click on your term, or no, let's add a subsection. Let's say you want to add something about annual increases. So annual inflation increase. And you can just simply type that in here, price will increase at 6% annually. I don't know how to spell annual. I think it's right. Annually, no. Oh, that doesn't look right either. You get the picture. Annually upon renewal. I should have finished high school, right? And just add your own subsection. And then that would be added to the price, okay? So there's a bunch of ways you can use this. You can download a PDF. You can submit it through our system electronically. And it has proposal tracking, e-signature, analytics, and a bunch more. Hopefully that answers your question on how to create a proposal for a bank, and it actually works for any other building as you just saw there as well.